children, this is Ashlata Jagdish. I welcome you all to class 4 social studies. Today you are going to learn about the 4th chapter, that is agriculture. In this lesson you are going to learn about the types of Indian crops and livestock rearing. These are the 2 points which you are going to learn in this video now. Okay children? So first let's start. What do you mean by agriculture? What people do? Agriculture is one of the main occupation in India, we can say. So what is agriculture? Agriculture is also called as farming or husbandry. You can call it as farming also and husbandry also, but the meaning is same. This is the cultivation of animals. What do you mean by cultivation of animals, children, here? So cultivation of animals means animals are raised for their meat or fiber or any type of milk products like this. So here we take care of the animals. In some cases we take care of selective breeding, we can also say. Means we will select which kind of animal, and in that also we select the type of animal which we want to rear. It may be cow, maybe sheep, like goat, or even poultries which we do for hen, pigeons and all. So this comes under the cultivation of animals. Then plants, fungi. This is we can say mushrooms and all. Means these are the organisms which feed on the organic products. We can say this fungi, and their life forms for food, fiber, biofuel and other products used to sustain human life. So here, why do we all do all this? Is it? Maybe it is of taking care of animals and growing of plants, fungi and their other life forms. Why do we do it? We do it because to get the food, fiber means clothing, biofuel which we use for cooking, and other products. Related to this we get so many products also. So for this we will do the agriculture. This is the main occupation of people of India also, we can say. Not only in India, in the whole world, agriculture is the main occupation, because without agriculture, without growing crops, we cannot have the food. Even for clothes also agriculture is very important. Wherever it may be, to lead a livelihood, to sustain a life, we need the agriculture. Is it? If you go to industries, you need raw materials in the industries. For that again we depend on agriculture. For food we depend on agriculture. For fibers we depend. Fiber means clothes. We depend on agriculture. Is it? So agriculture is related to so many occupations also, and it will help people to live their livelihood. Is it? Agriculture is the main occupation of the people in the country. More than half of the population of India depends on agriculture for their livelihood. Agriculture provides food for our people and raw materials for industries, is it? And it dates back 10,000 years, means since from so many years our ancestors all have followed this agriculture method, and it helped people to stay at one place. Means to do agriculture it takes months together. So you know, in the earlier age when man used to roam for the food and all, but when he started to do this agriculture, he started to live the life in a settled way. So agriculture helped people to survive and lead a settled life, we can say. So this is how we grow the crops and all, and it also depends on the monsoon. agriculture. In the water lesson also I said, water is very important for the agriculture, is it? In India, you know, monsoon is not so same everywhere. So monsoon is not the has a significant role to play, but with the advanced technology and good irrigation system, farmers are able to grow crops throughout the year. In the earlier days, what they used to do, they used to depend on the monsoon. Only when it rains, that time they used to grow the crops. But now, using the technology, so the people are able to grow the crops every time. Means throughout the year they are using the technology and growing the crops. We can also say like this. Then we will study about the types of Indian crops. So children, there are two types of Indian crops. First one is food crops and second one is cash crops. So Indian crops are divided into two types. First one, food crops. What is this food crop? Food crops are those that are grown for consumption. Consumption means eating purpose. So these are the food crops which we grow to live. Means we eat these food crops in our life. Is it? So the main food crops are rice, wheat, maize, millets and pulses. These are the food crops which we need in our daily life. You know, rice which your mother cooks, then wheat which we make it as chapati, maize, millets, bajra, jawar, these all are called as millets, and pulses. Pulses are tur dal, black grams, these all are called as pulses. Green grams, these all are called as pulses. These we need in our daily life, is it? So these are the food crops which are grown for consumption. Means crops which are grown to be eaten are called as food crops. And then comes the cash crops. What are these cash crops? Cash crops are grown for making money. See, we grow, some farmers will have more field. They grow more rice, wheat and all, but how much they need for their family. They keep that much in the house and remaining all they will sell it. Maybe rice or wheat. So only we are able to get it from the market. Is it? Even food crops, they will also sell it in the market. But these are used to eat. These are the cash crops. Even crops which are grown for making money, we can say. Example, sugarcane, cotton, jute, oil seeds, tea and coffee. So here we can see these all we don't need more. Tea and coffee, sugarcane, cotton, jute. Even if we grow in our field also, we cannot use it in our home. So what we will do? We will sell it in the market to get the money. For making the money, we will sell it in the market. And this also helps in the country's economy. How? Here we can see sugar, cotton, jute, sugarcane. This is used to make jaggery. Okay, and even sugar is made out of sugarcane, which is not possible to do at home. We need to sell it to the factories, and in return we get money. Cotton, jute, these all are sold in the factories to make the fiber out of this. Is it? And in return we get the money. Oil seeds, sunflower oil which we eat for cooking. Those all we get from oil seeds. Groundnut, sunflower oil, get the money. Tea and coffee, which are the beverages we drink daily in the morning, is it? So these all we sell it in the market and in return we get the cash. So these are called as cash crops, and these which we eat in our daily life, these are called as food crops. So on the basis of sowing and harvesting, there are two main agricultural seasons in India, children. So what are those? Those are the Kharif and Rabi seasons. We can also say there are two seasons according to the seasonal wise only we do the agriculture, is it? So there are two. They are Kharif and Rabi. These are the two seasons. Kharif season starts from the first week of June, when it starts to rain. In the month of June, when we start the school, that time it rains, is it? So that is the first week of June only Kharif season starts. While Rabi season starts from the mid-October, after your first term of the exam, we can say that time Rabi season starts. Kharif crops are also known as monsoon crops because it starts in the monsoon season. So Kharif crops are also known as monsoon crops. The sowing is done with the onset of southwest monsoons. Since monsoon is erratic means it's not same everywhere in the India. These crops are dependent on irrigation. So these crops we do different methods of irrigation and we grow the crops. The main Kharif crops are again rice, pulses, maize, groundnut, jawar and cotton. These are the main Kharif season crops, we can say. Rabi crops are also known as winter crops. Crops grown in monsoon season are called as Kharif crops. Crops grown in winter season are called as Rabi crops. These crops are grown from November to April. The sowing is done from the first week of October. The main Rabi crops are wheat, barley, mustard and gram. These are the crops which we grow in the winter season. Rabi crops we call them. They are wheat, barley, mustard and grams. These are called as Rabi crops, children. So don't get confused. Two types of Indian crops are food crops and cash crops, and two seasons, Kharif and Rabi. Kharif season starts from the first week of June and Rabi crops starts from the mid-October or in the month of October also we can say, from October to April. We can also say these are the Rabi crops, children. Children, in this picture you can see Kharif crops. These are the crops that are dependent on irrigation. So the pictures you see here, picture are rice, corn, soyabean, sugarcane, groundnut and cotton. These are the main Kharif crops which grow in the monsoon season. So they are also known as monsoon crops, children. In this picture you can see the Rabi crops. Rabi crops are wheat, pea, barley and grams. So these are planted in the month of November and harvested in the month of April. These are also known as winter crops. Rabi crops are also known as winter crops. So these are the main Rabi crops which are planted in the month of November to the month of April. So I hope it's clear now. You have come across the food crops, cash crops,
Kharif crops and Rabi crops. We will meet in the next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.